Alright, welcome back to another video. Here are my top 10 WWE SummerSlam matches of all time. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. So number 10 is John Cena vs AJ Styles from SummerSlam 2016. This was a dream match that lived up to the hype. AJ Styles and John Cena put on a classic. No interference, no gimmicks, just two elite performers telling a story of pride and respect. Cena passed the torch in a way very few expected, putting Styles over clean in the center of the ring. One of the best pure wrestling matches of the modern WWE era. Number 9 is Edge against Undertaker from SummerSlam 2008 in the Hell in a Cell match. This was the end of a long personal feud between Edge and The Undertaker. It was brutal but also emotional. After pinning Edge, Undertaker chokeslammed him through the ring and flames shot up. It was dramatic, violent, and the perfect conclusion to one of the best storylines of 2008. So number 8 is TLC 2000 from SummerSlam. This match changed tag team wrestling forever. TLC at SummerSlam 2000 wasn't just spots, it was a statement. These 6 men put their bodies on the line in a chaotic masterpiece filled with broken tables, flying ladders, and one of the most iconic spears in wrestling history. A brutal battle that raised the bar. So number 7 is Bret Hart against Mr. Perfect from SummerSlam 1991. This was a technical wrestling masterclass. Bret Hart vs. Mr. Perfect was a showcase of psychology, pacing, and in-ring storytelling. With the Intercontinental title on the line, both men made every hold and counter matter. Hart's clean win over a top star like Mr. Perfect helped him solidify himself as a future main eventer. So number 6 is the Fatal 4-Way on SummerSlam 2017. This was WWE's version of a monster movie. 4 powerhouses unleashed destruction, one of the most entertaining brawls in SummerSlam history. Braun Strowman stole the show by annihilating Brock Lesnar with steel steps and tables. Despite it all, Brock Lesnar retained, but the match was pure carnage, paced perfectly to keep fans on edge. Number 5 is CM Punk against Brock Lesnar from SummerSlam 2013. This was a rare match where both men felt evenly matched. CM Punk's cunning speed met Brock Lesnar's brute strength in a no disqualification thriller. With Paul Heyman at ringside, the psychology was layered. It was a battle of heart versus muscle, with emotion fueling every move. This wasn't just a great match, it was one of Brock Lesnar's best ever matches. Number 4 is Shawn Michaels vs Triple H from SummerSlam 2002. Shawn Michaels returned after a 4-year absence and didn't miss a step. In a street fight packed with callbacks, brutality, and heart, Shawn Michaels and Triple H reminded everyone what storytelling looked like. HBK's surprise win was emotional, and Triple H attacking him after the match only added to the drama. An instant classic. Number 3 is Triple H vs The Rock from the ladder match in SummerSlam 1998. Before they were main eventers, The Rock and Triple H battled in his high-stakes ladder match for the Intercontinental title. It wasn't the flashiest, but the heat was nuclear, and the drama was real. The crowd was rabid, and both men came out looking like stars. It was a turning point for both their careers. So, number 2 is Bret Hart vs the British Bulldog from SummerSlam 1992. Over 80,000 fans in Wembley Stadium witnessed wrestling perfection. Bret Hart carried an exhausted Davey Boy Smith through a beautiful emotional match that felt like a true main event. With family watching ringside and the crowd electric, this was storytelling on a personal level. It remains one of the most beloved matches in WWE history. And number 1 is John Cena vs Daniel Bryan from SummerSlam 2013. This was the perfect blend of story, emotion, and technical excellence. John Cena gave Daniel Bryan the rub of a lifetime, putting him over clean in one of WWE's best ever main events. The aftermath was Randy Orton cashing in and Triple H turning heel. It was the beginning of the Yes movement, but the match itself was flawless. Thank you for watching. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, and please consider liking and subscribing. Bye.